Hi, and welcome to Clash with Cuddy. So, we were asked by one of the clans we arranged a war with earlier to send over some of our guys to take on WinterNvrCame. We had 4 of us in there, and it was pretty awesome. They were extremely impressive, definitely the best clan I've ever fought, no doubt about it. They cleared all of our bases except for our Town Hall 11s, and a couple of our bases from our clan. If you look at here, Brad had an awesome day. He 200% cutthroat. I had him. He went and tried to get the top Town Hall 11s, try to get 2 stars. He got one of them, messed up the other one. Dylan, Destructo O'Brien had a decent day. He didn't, and then Dylan had 6 stars at Town Hall 9. As you can see, we missed 1, 2, 3 Town Hall 10s, and we missed a star on the one of the Town Hall 11s. This was Joker. He's from the Alliance there that we joined. He actually is doing an attack that I had not seen before, and it's one of the newer Town Hall 11 attacks, and he was just wasting our bases. Basically, what it looks like he's doing is he's coming in with boulders on the sides there. You see that with the healers. You try to basically take out the sides of the base, and then coming up the middle with his mass force. And that's what and I'm going to show a lot of attacks from here. None of which are really our attacks except for Brad, because Brad actually learned this attack from the Joker, and he tried it, and he had 200% with it. And these bases are like the best bases we've seen, I think probably ever seen. So it's an impressive attack. The bowlers are here right now, and so I'm in this video I'm going to try to explain what I can see these attacks are. I haven't mastered them, but it's more of a thing for, you know, our clan and whoever else wants to look at it to try to learn the attacks. And it's basically what it seems to me is it's like they split the sides, so they bowler down one side or use a queen to do one side, and then they bowler or queen the other side, whatever they do, to get it. So let's look at Brad. So Brad's got the same army comp, so he's gonna you see he starts his one flank there and this other flank there, and he throws some healers on him, and he gets his main army to go up the middle. He's using the giants to come out, and then he's got the bowlers behind. Now he used this is a Town Hall 11 attack, obviously with the Warden ability, but the Town Hall 10 one is not dissimilar. Right when he gets on that first Inferno, he uses that to keep them through, and he basically rage them through the middle of the base and then jump them to the next Inferno. You see how it's just like splitting the base. Now at Town Hall 10, when you do this, it's a little different because you don't have the bowlers, you know, the level 3 obviously, and you use hogs to take out the sides, the side things that you miss, and you'll see how some of them do that. So he just splits right down the middle, and then, you know, the flanks on the bowlers on the sides to create that funnel, and just drives right through the base. Here's Brad's second attack, and he actually screws the funnel up, but he still gets the base. That's how good this attack is. So he's starting with his flanks. He's coming in the middle with his main force. So he's, you know, just picture like a line going diagonally across the base. He's like cutting it in half, into halves, and watch what happens here. The funnel gets screwed up. You see how they all just went around. A lot of his main force just left him. A lot of his main bowlers just left. So he doesn't have really any bowlers in the middle, but it still doesn't matter. So the bowlers just go around the base while he's, you know, his king and queen and some giants in the middle. Sorry about that. We were practicing with the guys in the clan and just watching these guys just destroy our bases. You know, you doing, you know, the practices. It was impressive. And, you know, the bases that we were running. It took WinterNvrCame 3 or 4 times, and Cutthroats actually defended the Town Hall 11. When they ended up getting the bases, but it took them several attempts at least, and we were just rolling them with these attacks, practicing. This is the attack that I did, and this is just trying to 2-star Town 11. I got this from Powerbang. The only reason why this worked, I don't think I would have been able to get this base, but he had his heroes right there, if you see together, and that's going to attract Valkyries. Valkyries will go after the heroes, so he like just made it perfect for me to send my Valkyries straight into there. Otherwise, I would have failed. Like if you well, I'm not going to show it, but my first attack, my queen walked, so I didn't get to the center. But a lot of clans I'm finding are they're protecting against this attack, or they're making it really hard for me to do. So, but you know, we were getting smoked in this match. I mean, they took out our Town Hall 9s like so easily. It was absurd. And I'm going to show some of their attacks because they're just awesome, and they were very, very ingenuitive. Some of the things they did, just really, really creative. It was impressive to watch them attack. I'd give them all the props in the world. I mean, so creative, some of their stuff. So here we go. You know, if you know, I would encourage you to go to Powerbang and check out his tutorial on this. But basically, you're bringing 15 little mini dragons, and the 15th dragon is what sets off the big nuke. And now I'm coming in with the Valks, and I actually brought bowlers this time in the CC, and just get them in there and rage them on there and get it. Boom, done. Alright, moving on to the Town Hall 10 attacks. A Danish Mafia hit did like a bowler version that he has mixed in with Valk, and we were doing practice attacks with him, and he was just demolishing our bases. And once again, it involves, you know, making your funnel really big. I mean, look at what he's doing. He's like clipping the sides of each of this shape, and he's gonna come up the middle with the kill squad. And there they come, and he goes with Valks first, and then bowlers next. Now his bowlers are only level 1, so he's bringing high ones in the CC. But he is using his level 1 bowlers to clear out one side and then queen on the other. But then he tries to get the queen to come back to the middle. And then you got backside hogs. Always brings in a little bit of hogs. Those bowlers with the healers on them are just brutal. Nice attack. Next attack by Carmen is similar to Danish's attack, you can see. And again, he's got his making his funnel on each of the sides, and he's coming up the middle with the main force. I mean, he's not even coming at the Infernos, which, I mean, that's just, and he still gets to space. Look at where he's coming at. It's crazy. That's how powerful this tag is. And he loses the queen. Right when you see that, you're like, okay, it's over. And looks like you wasted a heal spell too. Oh, he still gets the base. It's just crazy. Okay, so Sub-Zero was over from ClanSuperDuper, was doing a bowler type of attack on Town Hall 9. It was very impressive. I mean, I think this was his version of the giant bowler, but he uses Valks. And he was just mowing it down our bases. It was crazy when we were doing practices. So he's got the queen on one side, and he's got the bowlers on the other. And again, see how he's making his funnel, but he's trying to get them to come together at the point. So he's like creating just an alley to go down with his Valks. And obviously he's trying to get the queen to come in there too. And the bowlers. So everybody comes together.
Time unfold, and I try to make it back in this raging sea, 'cause I'm way too deep, 'cause I'm way too deep.
I think the biggest thing with all these attacks is you gotta watch out, and you gotta make sure that try to stay away from the air defenses when you choose which way you're coming, if you can. And again, he brings backside hogs. And here's Sub-Zero's second attack. Again, same kind of comp. He's got 7 healers. Starts making his funnel. 4 healers on the queen, and 3 on the bowlers. This was really close. I honestly didn't know. Watch how he does this thing here. He's got the poisons coming through. I mean, I thought it was over because I thought that the baby dragon was going to kill those bowlers, but I guess I didn't even know. 2 poisons will kill a baby dragon, because they did. Barely. But again, he's making his funnel coming around the side. He loses the queen, and it still doesn't matter. Sub-Zero, 6-star war, great war, man. Awesome attacks. Learned something. Alright, I'm going to show their attacks, but only similar ones, using like this bowler type comp. They had other attacks that did not use bowlers. I think they even had more, but they were like really creative attacks that exploited a lot of the base's weaknesses, which were impressive to see. But that's not the point of this video. I mean, to show you a really cool attack. I'm trying to show you this new style of attack. So this is it right here. And again, it involves, they didn't make as wide of a funnel on one side, but he did have bowlers coming on one side, and then he uses minions on the other to try to make, I guess, this type of base here. It didn't require him to go very deep with on each of the flanks. And he uses balloons on the flanks instead of hogs. And that's because there was no air defenses out there, so I mean the balloons were able to get in there and get a defense piece. And it also should note that he has, level 2 bowlers, whereas the other guys were using some Valks in there. If their bowlers were level 2, then maybe that's the way to go. I'm not sure. Now this is a Town Hall 11 attack coming down, and it's just again a mass bowler, where he's using the bowlers to similar type fashion. He's creating the lanes, and then they're going to come down the middle, but he's coming down with just all bowlers. And he uses that ability at the first Inferno and freezes the back one. nice attack. Here's their other Town Hall 11 coming down again at 10s, doing the same type of attack. You know, they're using a golem too. This one here, if I remember correctly, yeah, he's gonna walk along the entire side of the base. It's crazy. I think it makes me wonder if he was planning on coming, hoping the queen would go the other way, but the queen went, I think, the wrong way. And that's why he started his funnel over there with the minion. So he must have improvised, and that just shows you the power of this attack. That even when it doesn't go according to plan, you can still pull it off. He just switches the funnel to the other side. See, he drops a little bit, some bowlers there to clear that wing, to get the queen back in there. So he had to use 2 rages on his queen, so he's missing a rage for the middle, and he still just decimates the space. Really nice attack. And this base took, I think this was their 4th attack. This was our guy, Destruct O'Brien. It's the first time his base has been 3-starred that we've seen. It took a Town Hall 11, so as far as I'm concerned, it did his job. And it took 4 attacks, so nice base, Brian. Okay, this is their Town Hall 10 version of this attack. So he's pulling the CC. Use the hog for that. Obviously it's a cleanup attack. This is their 4th attack as well. And he makes his other funnel there with those guys there. Again, same theme, and boom, coming up the middle with his stuff, main force, which they're all at least level 2. I think it's important on the sides, obviously, to clear those wings that, you know, those healers are keeping those bowlers on the south side going, because there's no air defenses. Really nice deck. I mean, they tried Town Hall 11 didn't get this base, and then they got it with this bowler. Okay, the next couple attacks are their Town Hall 9 attacks, and he's attacking at 9.5, and they end up to evolve like Power Bang's attack. that he shows on his videos. Go check him out, his tutorial on this. But you kind of make a mini funnel. See how he's sending in hogs there, just even to clear that thing out so they're not shooting from the sides. You're trying not to get, and he's using the wizard on the bottom one because he's coming in through there in that compartment. You know, you're trying to get it to where there's not all these things shooting at your main force from the sides. And he eliminates the two things that would have been doing that. And they're continuing to go down with those wizards there to clear that. And he's just trying to get his main force into the middle. This is our 9.5. I mean, we had this clan completely outgunned to, I think we each had 10 Town Hall 10s, or like 2 Town Hall 11s, 8 Town Hall 10s, and then the rest 9s. But we had like 5 9.5s. It still didn't matter. They still cleaned our clocks. And then he's got the hogs to clean up the stuff on the sides that the force just goes around, you know. And the force would eventually come and get him. You just wouldn't have the time. Here's again, same type of attack. Not another 9.5. I mean, it almost looks like the exact same base, but like flipped around. When I was rewatching this video, I was wondering if that's how some of these guys did their bases. But again, he's clearing the sides, so he has this big funnel, so everybody goes straight. Now, the Giants are going to go, because they're going to go to the defenses, so they're a lot easier to deal with. It's just, you know, you don't want your bowlers walking around. And for the most part with these type of attacks, you just, you know, they're ignoring the CC just coming right through there because you got your queen behind everything. And again, the hogs are coming. They're trying to get the flanking defenses while they're shooting at the main force. You get, you know, you can come in with 3 or 4 hogs, and you just took out like 4 defenses or 3 defenses with the hogs. Just a lot of value. There he goes again. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 defenses with those little group of hogs. It sends in a little more there. 4. I mean, it's just the value for that many troops is just crazy. And it's because they're shooting at the middle. They're shooting at the main force in the middle. I mean, so the hogs just come in there and just take it. That's nuts. Like 9 hogs. He took out like 9 defenses, 10 defenses, 11. Nice stack. And then the last tech, again, I'll show another one of these. Same kind of deal. Just giants on the bottom. Start with the healers on them. Make your funnel with the wizards. Once the funnel's good to go, the things aren't going to walk. Drop your heroes and get all your bowlers from your CC, level 3 bowlers, and just watch them go. The rages, as Powerbank talks about in his videos, the rages come early, right when the CC comes out. You know, because the rages really, look at that back to back. They keep your troops alive. You know, this attack, it seems, again, it seems like he's, you know, I still, when entering this war, I didn't do these type of attacks. I'm not used to them yet. You know, but it seems like you don't have as much control because the heroes can just, what if the king goes and decides to go into a different compartment and pulls all the heroes off your force? But I'm telling you, for whatever reason, they just, by and large, they just work, they just take the base out, man. It's crazy. So anyways, the guys from Bros were really happy to partake in this type of war. It was awesome, and thanks ClanSuperDuper and for inviting us, and thanks WinterNvrCame for taking us on. It was really fun, and I really appreciate it.